this video, we're going to factor expressions using fractional or negative exponents. You'll notice that we have fractional exponents here. We have 2/3 for an exponent and 5/3 for an exponent. So 2/3 is smaller than 5/3, so what I'm going to factor out of this expression is 7x minus 3 to the 2/3 power. So when I do that, I'm going to pull it out of each term. It's like I'm dividing it out of each term. So I'm going to write it here, and then so I'll write the 2/3. That's going to be our term that's factored out. And then we're going to have some stuff left. But I'm going to visually, this is more for a visual representation. I'm dividing out 7x minus 3 to the 2/3, and you can see that that's just going to cancel. And then I do that here, 7x minus 3 to the 2/3. And because I have like bases, I can subtract the powers. So 5/3 minus 2/3 is going to be 3/3. And 3/3 will just be 1. So what I end up with here is negative 4x inside. And then I have minus 7. And then I would have 7x minus 3 to the 3/3 left. Well, that's just 1, so I can kind of ignore that power. So I end up with 7x minus 3 to the 2/3, negative 4x, distribute here, negative 49x plus 21. Combine these together and I get 7x minus 3 to the 2/3, and that's negative 53x plus 21. And that's how you factor a fractional exponent. And now we have a negative exponent here. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to factor out this negative exponent. Okay? And it's going to look a little weird, but it's the same process that we had in the previous problem. So I'm going to factor out the negative exponent because it's smaller than this exponent here. And so I end up with 7x minus 5 to the negative 4/5 written out front. And when I do that, I'm going to use a visual here where I'm essentially dividing out 7x minus 5 to the negative 4/5, which you can see cancels here. Right, this piece will cancel, but on this piece I'm going to notice that I have to subtract the powers. Well, if I do 1/5 minus negative 4/5, I'm really supposed to add those, right? Subtracting a negative is addition. And I end up with 5/5. So I'm going to have left inside here x, and then plus 6, and then I have 7x minus 5 to the 5/5. Well, the 5/5 doesn't matter because that's really just 1. So I'm going to write this as 7x minus 5 to the negative 4/5. And then this will be x, distribute the 6, I get plus 42x minus 30, because the 5/5 is just 1. So I get 7x minus 5 to the negative 4/5, and this will be 43x minus 30. And that's how you factor out a negative exponent.